Hi, this is Emmanuel of Famille Perrin. Let's talk about Châteauneuf-du-Pape Les Sinards 2017. It's of Grenache, Mourvèdre and Syrah from young vines of Château de Beaucastel, but also all the vines from vineyards farmed organically by Famille Perrin. Châteauneuf-du-Pape has been on the vines for 2,300 years, and it got its name during the 14th century when the papacy was established in the nearby city of Avignon, sourcing its best wine from this village. The history of Château de Beaucastel starts in 1549, and it's in 1909 that Famille Perrin acquired this historical estate. Beaucastel is different from its neighbors in many ways. It's at the northern tip of the appellation, very exposed to the Mistral wind, which can blow up to 120 days a year, up to 70 miles an hour. It's the largest estate in one contiguous plot with 175 acres of Châteauneuf-du-Pape, while most producers own and blend from various small plots throughout the appellation. It's on a limestone bench with sand clay covered by million-years-old galets roulés, which are covering only 35% of the appellation. It's one of the very few estates to own and blend all 13 grape varietals. While most everybody is on Grenache, Beaucastel is driven by Mourvèdre. It's farmed organically in the 50s and in biodynamie since the 70s, and it's owned and run by the same family for 5 generations. In order to make such outstanding, age-worthy wines at Château de Beaucastel, Famille Perrin has to declassify its young vines and some of the lot that are not making the final cut. As an example, due to floods, the entire production of Beaucastel 2002 has been declassified into this Famille Perrin Châteauneuf-du-Pape Les Sinards. Now, in order to make Les Sinards one of the greatest value Châteauneuf-du-Pape, Famille Perrin is also blending all the vines of Mourvèdre, Grenache and Syrah from vineyards they're farming organically and on which they have a very long-term lease. Those fruits are manually harvested, then brought to the winery, which is only a mile away from Château de Beaucastel and where Famille Perrin is making its reserve and cru wines. Grenache are fermented in stainless, Mourvèdre and Syrah, which are reductive grape varietals, are fermented in wooden vats. Then, depending on their structure and tannins, they age in various vessels, vats, foudre, demi-muid, barrels, but there is no new oak. This 2017 vintage will be remembered as the year of all records, as it is the driest year in the last 30 years. A vintage with small yield due to climatic hazards, but wines with very rich potential. Famille Perrin Châteauneuf-du-Pape Les Sinards 2017 has been recognized by the press as a great wine that can stand on its own. 94 by the Wine Enthusiast, 92-94 by Parker, 92 by the Wine Spectator, 90-92 by Jeb Dunnock. While Les Sinards could be cellared for over 10 years, its freshness, balance, seductive blend of fruit and spices allows us to pull those corks now too. So please enjoy and thank you very much.